I think it's really valuable to bring the wider voluntary community sector and the public agencies together to have a very honest and kind of an adult debate really about the issue. So sometimes we have clear evidence, we have all the kind of statistics, everything tells us about there being an issue here that we need to do something about, but we also need to get underneath that, those statistics and those stuff. So actually talking about people who work in the community, who are linked into communities, whatever, is really, really important. So in a way, we may be very well meaning to say, this is our key priority, we're going to do this. But actually, we're not engaging with local people themselves, and actually the way we're dealing with that might be totally wrong. So in a way, it's a kind of mature discussion, I think, so that's why I really welcome it, where it's a bit of challenge, and I don't mean that in a nasty way, it should be a kind of constructive challenge. It also should be a chance for different points of view to be put forward, to kind of almost reach a consensus about, well, what are the real priorities, what might we need to do differently. So I see them as really, really important. The key for me, though, this isn't about any of our organisations and shouldn't be about organisational boundaries. What we're all here is absolutely for better outcomes for local people. So I think the danger is that we're there to represent, whether we work in the statutory sector or whether we work in the voluntary community, so this is about my organisation and us having more influence and stuff. And I think where these sort of networking events really make a difference, what we all remember, and that's what we're all about, and I think virtually everybody is. I don't meet anybody in the statutory sector really, or the voluntary community sector, who really don't care about local people and the outcomes that they want to deliver. We get bogged down sometimes. So I want them to be always about not us, not our organisations, wherever we come from, but actually about the better outcomes for people in Hackney. So I think it's a great opportunity, but to remember that we're bringing a much wider view than necessarily our own organisation.